Okay, folks, I found this on the street somewhere or on the footpath. It's an interesting piece. I don't know exactly how you use it, how you stick it on. Let's see how we go with it. Actually, it's just reminded me of something I can't afford. Let's see how we go with this. Another thing that I can't afford, which I overlooked, and it's very important for most people, if you don't have it and something goes wrong, you're in deep shit. So I just didn't realise that this is something else that I can't afford. Because I'm disabled and I'm on a low wage and I'm not making money from my talent as a photocopier artist. Okay, let's see what this is. It's some kind of reflector, some kind of reflective material, but on the back of it is what we're interested in, NRMA, because I'm trying to get my photocopier demos on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, and this happens to be one of their major sponsors, especially for the weather report, where they show the NRMA advert or something, or the clay motion of I can't describe it. But if you watch Channel 9, you know what I'm talking about if you watch the 6 o'clock news. And it's just like, fuck, I can't afford it. Insurance. So if anything goes wrong in this unit block, if this place goes up in smoke, all my possessions, including this photocopier I still don't own, but basically I lose everything. If this place goes up in smoke, I lose everything. Everything will go up in smoke. I can't afford to replace it. I can't afford insurance. NRMA is an example of insurance. So, I can't afford it, folks. I'd be screwed if this place went up in smoke, because I got my computer, I got my phones, I got this photocopier. Fuck me dead. I wouldn't be able to afford to replace it, and my TV campaign will be down the toilet. So it's important to Channel 9 for Channel 9 to take my stuff on board, because I just don't know who's going to fucking accidentally burn this place down, and if it gets burnt down, I'm screwed. And I'm going to utilise that as a movement piece. But basically, I've just been watching Channel 9 for all this time, and it didn't occur to me that, shit, I'm not insured. That's another fucking problem I have when it comes to money. Being disabled, not having enough money to afford the basics like insurance. And I really hope this place doesn't go up in smoke. And when you're living in a unit block, it'll happen. It could happen in one place and then the whole building gets taken out, and I'll end up on the 6 o'clock news for all the wrong fucking reasons. I don't want to be on the news because my unit block caught fire. So it's very important that Channel 9 gets onto this quickly, because I'm living on borrowed time, folks. I'm not rich, and if I was rich, I would have had this place insured, or the property. It's not my place to insure it, of course, but the contents. The contents insurance, but I can't afford it. So if this place goes up in smoke, I'm screwed. So it's very important that I can get out of this place before anything like that could happen. So yeah, up in smoke, big problem. And I just don't have the money to insure myself. Actually, I'm going to do something different. Going to make it a negative positive. Something different. Looks a bit boring. Did I just put on the negative? Yeah, I did. Speaking of negative, I tested this morning COVID negative, so I'm really glad about that. Anyway, that's come up looking interesting. Very much black and white almost, with a little bit of cyan. That's quite an interesting result. Just a little bit of colour. I think it's because I don't have any yellow in the picture. I took out the yellow, and the yellow would have been all over the white areas where there's no yellow now, and it's just gone. I didn't have yellow for the other ones, these ones either. So, but yeah, I'm not insured, folks. I'm skating on thin ice, folks. I don't know when, you just don't know if or when you're going to fall through the ice. You just don't know. So you just got to hope that that nothing happens. Because I'm trying to get in touch with my partner Luigi through the 6 o'clock news, and I have to try and get my demos up there on that. And it's really difficult trying to get the news channel interested in my work. They just prefer to put shit. But I don't know why it never occurred to me that, hey, that's just another problem I have, is that I'm not insured. And it just crossed my mind when I looked at that NRMA badge that I just showed, that I just used. Okay, let's see how we go with that. Okay, well, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.